What's up, YouTube? Back with another video, doing the headliner for my 96 Impala.
From humble beginning, the most I rise. Hail King Selassie and burn them likewise. Now bow to them system when I promote life. I love conquer all to survive. The awesome side, the lion of King Judah's tribe. And hail the king of Ethiopian pride.
I already pulled off the old cover. One thing I like about these, the difference between this one and the one in my Grand National, the one in the Grand National was more, I don't know if it was original headliner backing, but it was more of like a fiberglass piece. So when I pulled the cover off, it didn't layer up like this. This has like, I don't know, it's almost like insulation, whereas this is layered. So when you see here, those are two different layers. So I'm just concerned that after I cover it, are those layers gonna separate or not? But we're gonna see, because I'd rather have an ABS plastic and just coat it like that, and I would be 100% fine with that. But this backing here, because my old backing, as you see here, my old backing, this was just too flimsy. When I started trying to pull the pieces off of it, you can see it's all just it was just coming apart too much, super flimsy. So I called up my guy Drew over there at Impala SS Parts, and he had the headliner for me. So I'm about to cover this up. I got the suede. I'm going with suede with this one too. So I'm about to cover this one up, and I'm gonna do the sun visors here in a minute. So, cause I gotta get this interior ready to rock and roll, so I can go to paint, man. I got some more things I gotta do. But I want to paint it before I put my suspension components on it, because I don't want them painting, you know, the overspray to get on my rims or my paint. I'm going with the big brake kit. So instead of me buying adapters and all that to put my my extra set of rims on this car, because they're 51475, I just paint the car first, then bring it back, do my brake upgrade, suspension, going with a QA1 UMI suspension all the way around, and put my Savini reps on. So that's what we got going on, and so I'm gonna get back to this right now, and I'll give you guys an update here in a second. Just a prelim before I tighten it up. Got a spray adhesive. I sprayed adhesive the bottom, the base, and I sprayed adhesive the back of the liner. And it came out pretty decent. You see all my contours are correct. Not many humps. Just make sure I smooth everything out. So what I'll do next is just trim it around the edges, and then I'll tighten that up and button it up on the back side of the headliner. As you can see over here, then I cut these out at the end. Oh, this was flex tape, because it had a little crack across here. So I just put the flex tape on it just to reinforce it, you know, just to have a little bit of extra reinforcement here. But yeah, that's what we're looking like right now. So I'm gonna tighten it on up, and then get to these sun visors. So we got it done. Got a little issue here, but the dome light should hold that down. I got everything out of the holes cut out. So it's pretty tight. Like I said, you're gonna see how everything holds once I get it installed, and I should be good. Let's be back with it, man. I got the headliner in. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Now the only thing, I had to take the driver's seat out, and I had to take the console off, which didn't matter because I'm about to pull this carpet up, so I'm about to do all that today anyway. I was going to Dynamat it, man, but I ain't mess. I don't think I mess with Dynamat on this one, because it's not going to be, it's not going to be that car. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm about to put 1,000 horsepower in this one. I might put this on the track, but we'll see. You know what I mean? We'll see. But anyway, so I'm swapping out the lights too while I'm in. Now this was tricky to get in, but you just have to put these in the right way, just to make sure that they because you put them in, you turn the bulb around the other way, the light don't come on. So, but yeah, so I'm about to go ahead and tighten this up and get back what you got the seats out. So I had to pull the seat belts off so I can access these lower panels. This I'm gonna leave on because I don't feel like fighting with that bolt. I can work around that side as well. So now I just need to pull this carpet up and get the other carpet reinstalled. I'm gonna see what the floor look like after I pull this up, and I might go ahead and Dynamat. I don't know, but I hate not to, because like, why not if I'm gonna have the carpet up. But anyway, so I'm gonna vacuum this up after I pull the carpet up, get that carpet in the garbage, and we're gonna go from there, man. See what the rest of the day. This is a day job for most, well, 2 day jobs. You factor in that it took me, I did that yesterday, but that was only maybe 2 hours to do the headliner, and of course I've been out here for maybe 2-3 hours. But that's putting the headliner in, putting new lights in here. So I might change them out to some burgundy lights later. I don't know, but yeah. So that's what I got with that. Put the clips in. So I just have to recover the sun visors. I haven't covered the sun visors yet, and they didn't send me a LED light that fits that. So I'm gonna go to the store and get an LED light for that, because that didn't come with the little kit they sent. So go figure. eBay is the finest. But yeah, that's where we at, man. So I'm gonna go pull this carpet out, try and get the other carpet cut and put it in here today so I can get back to rocking and rolling. All right, so we're gonna tighten this on up, man. I put a little bit of Dynamat in it. I ain't go crazy like a lot of people do and cover like every inch of the floor pan. I kind of did that in the Grand National, but I don't even really know if what the benefit of it is. But if this keeps the car, this is really supposed to keep the car cooler, but I put it in there because I'm also here that it keeps the car a little bit quieter too. So that's mainly the reason why I put it in here, to keep the car a little more quiet, especially with what the engine and exhaust and stuff I'm gonna be running here in a minute. But yeah, I'm gonna see how it goes. Like you said, I got a few parts still, but for the most part, I did that and then those parts, and I have that little cover thing. But we'll see. I mean, it's 70% covered, so that should reduce something. It should help something in some form or fashion. But I didn't want to go overboard with it, and that stuff's expensive. I don't even know, really, the benefit of it yet. Once I get the Grand National rolling, then I really know what's really going on. Cause that car produces a lot of heat with that turbo. But yeah, we're gonna go and get this carpet in, man. Cause yeah, I'm about to get back to work, and I just want to get this stuff out the way. Cause I had the headliner sitting on top of the car, and I had the carpet sitting on top of the car. So you kind of clean my garage up and get rid of some of these boxes and get some stuff out the way. Just cause when I get back next week, I'm gonna put the I'm gonna tackle this upper and lower dash, get the steering wheel out so I can send it off to my guy and put my new radio in. So that's what we're doing, man. I'm gonna get back at you in a minute. The beautiful thing about these cars is just watching them transform right before your eyes. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what it is for me, man. We're just doing a light little mock-up of the car before I button everything down, just make sure everything where it needs to be at. I mean, shit, I'm like, how this went in a little bit easier than the one in the Grand National. I actually got this Grand National carpet over because I cut it too short. So I'm gonna have to pull that carpet out and put another one in there when I get back to it. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish this out. I guess, for those that don't know, You know, I bought a Grand National about 2 years ago. You know, and it's like I'm almost there, but this car is just so much easier to do. You know, the parts are readily available for the BBody. They're not as expensive. I mean, everything I got in this car right now, I mean, including buying the car, I'm probably, with the rims I just bought, I'm probably about, close to about 16, 17,000, which that sound like a lot, but it's really not. I mean, I paid 62 for the car, and I paid $7 grand for the rims. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, after I got a deal on the car, because the car pretty solid car, except for, you know, a few little mishaps, you know, paint, all that, but most part it was solid. Interior wasn't that bad. It's just, you know, it's old and weather. It wasn't taken care of properly. So that's the majority of it. I mean, the door panels, I probably could have got them a little bit cheaper, but I got those. That set of the front door panels for that was $700 shipped. Then I got a lower dash pad, that was $400 shipped. So I mean, those parts got a little bit expensive, but excuse me, the rest of it was just, you know, little odds and ends, you know, little, you know, door handles. I put I changed the controls over here. So those are new. I got a new window level on that side. Then over here I got the you know, this door panel. I did this bezel, so this bezel is pretty solid. I was gonna keep the originals, but I think I'm gonna go with the Rassbot. I'll give the game in the details, but they sell the billet ones with the engravings. I already got the handle savers coming from them, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the handles too, since I'm already there, you know, because they're pretty clean, but they're still off a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and change those off again in a minute. But yeah, man, I'm about to tighten this up and get back. A long day, man. So you can see I got my console in, cleaned it up best I could. I got I kind of screwed that up, man. So I think I'm gonna have to get another bezel, because I was cleaning it and I didn't realize it was a pin back here that this sits on, and this sits on the pin, and I broke the pin. So then I called myself super gluing it, and I got too much glue on it, and that's what happened. So I got all this white stuff around it. So I'm just gonna buy another one if I can find one. If not, I'm gonna have to get in there with some sandpaper and all that kind of. I don't feel like doing all that. So that's where I'm at with that. But got a new light. I couldn't find an LED light for that, so I had to go with the regular light. But yeah, man, the interior is coming on pretty good. I'm gonna cover them up in a minute. I got the upper and lower covers. Do all that probably next week. But again, man, it's been a journey, man. It's been a journey. Like I said, I'm probably gonna hurry up and get this done, because I really want something to drive for the summer. But I'm about to open up my garage. Yeah, I want something to drive for the summer, man. So that'll be done in a minute, and I'm still building a motor for that. So that will be going back in the back cave once that motor comes out. And this, look, this is just crazy. This is my baby, but this is what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It's become the shelf. So, but this car, I've not really neglecting it, but I got a few little things I got left to do. I still got to send the interior parts out, redo that carpet, and that's pretty much it, man. Get the exhaust header thing corrected, and my E85 sensor and cam. So once I do all that stuff, man, I'll be done with this one. But that stuff is expensive, you know what I mean? So, but I mean, I'm still, even with, and it still got to get painted. So even with that, with the cam, the tram, I'm getting the built transmission cam put in, the ECU GN standalone computer, flex, my E85 flex fuel. I got the 80-pound injectors I got to swap out and put in there. and I got to switch out the. I'm taking the clutch fan out and putting the Casper's dual fan electric fans in it, and I think that will be it at that point. You know, but ain't no telling, because I get on the phone with some of my GM buddies, my Turbo Regal buddies, and they'll be like, hey, you know, you could do this. And that's what happened with that. I was finished with the car. I wasn't even going to do all that to it. And then my guy was like, yo, you could do this, you could do that. So I'm like, you know what, why not? You know what I mean? I got so much money in the car, and I just wanted it to be a fun car. And based on the numbers, I should get where I really want to be with that one. So don't worry about it. You know, I ain't forgot about my Grand. That's my baby. You know, I've always wanted the Grand National. I've always wanted the SS Impala too, but I can finish the SS with, you know, half of what I have to come up with to finish that. And it's kind of hard to do both of them at the same time. So, but yeah, and then I'm also contemplating putting a T-top in it, because I want a T-top car. You know, so I got my man get in there. You know, he'll do the T-top for me. So I'm still on the fence about the T-top, but you know, unless I find another Grand National, which I really want an 87, unless I find another 87 with a T-top that I can get for a decent price, then I might go ahead and put the T-top in that one. But that's it for now, man. I'll get back with you guys tomorrow, because I got to put these seats back in. So what I'm doing with these seats tomorrow, since I got them out, you know, the seats got that rock situation going on. So I got the little pieces to go in there. So I'm going to put those back in before I put the seats back in. And once I put the seats in, I'll go ahead and ship up the carpet, because these seats is going to tighten the carpet up a little bit more. And so once I put the, you know, get the seats in, I'm going to tighten the carpet up the rest of the way and go ahead and trim it on up and put the pieces back in. And then I'm going to work, and I get back to work with you guys. I get back with you guys next week as far as the suspension and brakes. That's next. Once I get the interior done, suspension and brakes, that's a wrap. Then it's going to, well, actually I'm gonna paint it first. Then, so after I get the interior done, it's going to paint. And after it goes to paint, then we'll go with the suspension and the brakes. Then I'll put my rims on and all that type of stuff. And then I'll be cool for the summer, cruise around for the summer. And then once I get all the parts and stuff bought for the motor, transmission built for the motor, then I'll send this out to Baton Rouge and let my guy put that 6.0 in there with that LS9 supercharger. But yeah, man, that's what we got going on, man. So I'm gonna get back with you guys tomorrow, man. It's been a long day, but a very productive day. I'm gonna get back with you guys tomorrow. Peace.